Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Cowboys ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Akron's offense will have the football first. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't...
Turning it on! The 20! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Zips! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game, finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Wyoming's offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within your...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, you have to love getting to the quarterback early in this football game. Your first drive, how about your offense? They already took care of business, put up points for you. Now you're getting to the quarterback, getting sacks. Great start for this squad.
Makes the catch around the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll be brought down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Akron. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fitzgerald. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Anderson will throw. Pucks it out of the air. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Cowboys line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Floats it out in space. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Fights off a defender. Cup run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has...
He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Zips.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellows, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to East Carolina. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking for room, it's Gant. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Looking to throw on first down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's second and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And it's no good. He missed it. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Durr. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Anderson wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive, downhill, went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss, forcing the fourth down.
Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time, there he goes! And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Akron! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together. And
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the ground, it's Scott. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Gets the back moving. They just keep firing. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Zips. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
On to attempt the try. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 4 over East Carolina. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Anderson will throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. He was off to the spaces and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Fitzgerald. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give on the inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The give to the back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Anderson wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Akron.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field. Seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Fowler. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Leaves it with the running back. Powers through the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Zips will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Rides to back and leaves it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40.
Here we go.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Using his legs, Hitch can't. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. Give him 6. Touchdown, Zips.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
The Cowboys will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Catch inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him.
Touchdown, Akron! Fired in from the red zone for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard. They're up 14 over the Bluebirds. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Fowler. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Zips take over and Akron ready to get that offense to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
Got it in the middle, it's Newell. And he's brought down after a nice game. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Looking to throw on first down. Going over the top. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Zips. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game. They'll
try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Leaves it with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And that's exactly what I would do, too. Why would I not keep throwing that dude the football? I know it was incompletion, but he has had a day. He's been cooking this secondary, and they've tried to find ways to get him the ball because he has been so dynamic today.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On target to the left. Oh, out of space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Got his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to look downfield again. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Here's the handoff. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Let's go! Let's go! Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to get it himself. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Got his man to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the... period of this one. Get set, get set. Now from inside the red zone. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got him this time. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening.
Touchdown, Zips! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Wants to throw. It's Fowler. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. He'll take a shot. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Unloads to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Not a chance. Missed it. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. As talented as this guy is, the coverage is tighter. There's not as much space to fit the ball in. He's having to learn on the job as a young signal caller. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle, and you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Fowler. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Lobs it off the back foot. Pulls it in on the right. Off and running. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Akron. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I want to say remarkable day. Remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner goes down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They booted away on fourth down. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a...
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have.
Fires toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Off play action on first down. Bringing the heat. Fires to the wideout. And this quarterback has had a rough game. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays.
And first down for the offense.
To throw, it's Fowler. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20 yards. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Lost a throw on first down. Throwing right. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Second down, he'll throw it. Deep throw off his back foot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, in saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future, and, you know, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Snagged in the middle, it's Olin. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. The Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He leaves it with his back. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Cowboys will line it up on first and 10. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Gets it out fast. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. That is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way, way behind.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make...
He's got it down the left. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drill.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Powell. to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers and home to some of the most loyal fans in the sport, where once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Zips will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cornhuskers offense will be first on the attack. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Zips offense will go to work for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to the back.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable. A shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Man, and you've given up this drive and come down the field. You had such an opportunity to get the pick and close the door and shut down the drive and not give up points. That's a big missed opportunity for this defense.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good...
Touchdown, Zips! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. With the sure hands, it's Barney. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got him downfield. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a 1st down in the red zone. grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this is a guy who is very quickly rewriting the record books for his school. 5 sacks. That is not a typo. 5 sacks his last time out. And here he is getting his first in the game.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Huskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Cornhusker! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make, moving to change it. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Zips will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Nailed down this one right at midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. To the air, it's Raiola. Finds the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. On target. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense would pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Touchdown, Akron! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll give it to Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught, close to the marker, it's Hunter. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Raiola. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Huskers are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Grabs over the middle. It's key. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle, he gets a hand on it, it's blocked. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. He's looking to pass. And he will score! Touchdown, Zips!
Number 85, All-Day in the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kickoff unit all lined up and we're ready to put toe to leather. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man. It's Barney. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had him. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Yeah, and linebackers have to do a really good job of playing the run, but you can see sitting back in cover 2, understanding I got to get my zone, get my eyes on the QB, break on the football. Nice play by that linebacker. Nice kick.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off the defender.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job with the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still...
Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
Ready to try the point after. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 14 to Baylor. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads it left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Catch in the middle. It's Key. And he's brought down after a nice game. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Huskers are threatening in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Raiola. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one is perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. That pass is incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Zips will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Raiola. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it in the middle, it's Barney. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his 1st sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on...
Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the 1st half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
That big explosive play carries him into plus 10. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just keeps slinging it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing on bounds.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll down this one at about the 40. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run the toss. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll try the run. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Huskers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
He's going to let it go. He caught it. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage?
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
And the Zips trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The handoff to Johnson. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh 1st down for the O. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Fires to the middle. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A strike downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll give it to Johnson. Turning it on! Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Raiola. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Zips will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Rushes on him. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Huskers will punt this one away. And he'll work his way on to return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it.
Touchdown, Zips! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He'll pull it on the read. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Unloads to the wideout. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game, and they're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Makes the grab. It's key. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mills. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air, it's Raiola. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Punt is on its way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Gets the back moving. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going for it all. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
Looking left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. The Zips will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Back to throw, it's Raiola. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going with the ground game left. Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Mills. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Looking to take a shot, and he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Zips will punt it away on fourth down. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. caught over the middle. It's key. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Huskers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And here comes the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Zips will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Shoots it to the left. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this.
Going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 35. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. And the Zips have this offense rolling. Off the play fake. He'll take another shot here. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Got some room to run. The 20. Touchdown, Huskers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Zips send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it, just outside the 30-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Zips are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 12 over James Madison. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Takes the handoff. It's eyes. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. And the Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Time to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's eyes. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able...
Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. He's got it on the outside. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Zips are rolling down the field.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Zips will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Leaves it with the running back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Barney.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So,
and the defense aims. Got him at the 27. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.